So, welcome back to the channel. Here's Trader Jan. It is the 11th of November today. And so I'm going to start with a review of the trading day yesterday. And with that, we review two things. One is the locations which we defined for the day, if they really worked out, or we can have certain improvements there. And as well the trades which actually happened. So looking at the locations, here is the 7th, that's Friday, 7th of November. And moment, I've got the little duplication here. And here as well, we don't want those to destroy our perspective. And nothing here. Don't know why that happened, but sometimes there are two markers here. I don't know. So this is the Friday. That's a basis for our locations. Now let's look into the day. That's the 15 minutes chart. So that's it here. We are already in the 11th, so we are already in the European session, but I only want to review here the day of yesterday. So we start exactly at that level which we defined here. So well done there. Then here, a little choppy area here in the middle of the Asia session. Then we bounced up and down between those levels. Well done. Then here, something happened here. It's, I guess, this whole section here that was supposed to be not like that. If it's, there was a consolidation here. So if you look at the market profile, yeah, it is like here around this volume node here. So this high volume node here, that seems to be something here. There was a lot going on here. I should have taken that one, but I think the biggest change I should have made is I should have actually defined more this area here as an area, because this one happened in the Asia session, and here in the European session there was a consolidation here. I valued this one higher than that one, which I think I should be very careful in the future if which session, which movement actually happened. But nevertheless, that one then it went down here. So this level kept, and then it went up here and up and here. And here the remaining part of the day, that was then above that area here. I marked here this high volume area, which was not really something for that day. The market consolidated above that, so but not something you can foresee unless you, here was a quite high jump, unless you say, okay, this one, the market here has really not, maybe that would have been the right thing to do here, because there is such a huge jump in market volume that I guess it's more critical. So that's about that one. I'm gonna change to add the trades which I did yesterday. I remember in the morning I had some good analysis done during the Asia session and during the European session, but have been out there and then traded the US session. I had 13 trades, if I'm not mistaken, and above 100 ticks loss. So devastating day, not good, and that definitely needs to change. So don't follow anything which I'm doing here. It doesn't bring you any profit. Do the opposite. Do the opposite, and then maybe you're gonna be a successful trader. So let's see the day. But that's what I'm doing here. I'm trying to learn, right? That's what I'm here for, and that's what I hope that's gonna happen at some point. But in terms of, I think, locations, in terms of setups, in terms of technicalities, what to look for, I think that knowledge is there. My psychology is just crap. And I guess I'm getting nervous too fast. So looking here, that was a trade into the range. Very nice, actually into the middle of the range. If we compare that volume profile again here, yep, it was, why did I go here? Because the rejection of that area here. So I went in quite early, went out at the border of the range. I didn't want, I might have thought that is an rejection of the area, but I need to be more disciplined about only go out of a trade when there is a reversal candle maybe. Just let it run until there is a reversal candle. There was a potential of about 20 ticks. I did 5. So then here, oh, I guess that one was like based on, I don't know, assumptions that the market goes back here, even though it kind of didn't create new highs, creates lower lows, lower highs, lower lower, lower high. So I should have gotten a short here. Why I went to the long, I have no clue. This was clearly a rejection of that collection area. And imagine trading a rejection is to the next area. I should trust my ranges actually. That would have been a nice trade of about 50 ticks from here to that range. And then that's really weird. I try to go long again. I try to assume that it's gonna be a long trade here. The day range was at the daily, the the bias of the day was long, yes, but the short-term one here was clearly short, and there was no indication that this short momentum is gonna stop. First indications came kind of here. Here, not yet, because the market got rejected here massively. But here, against the short-term trend, stopped out. Here again, here again. I'm quite stubborn in going long if the bias is long. Not bad, but the short-term bias here with lower highs and lower lows, that should have told me, be careful. Now here, I went into a long here after this long um, wick, and that one actually, yep, was at least some trade. Yep, then here I wanted to go even longer, even though it was, why did I go into a trade and that late here? For sure, I didn't wait until the candle is closed. Okay, another long stopped out, another long stopped out. Here, yeah, long stopped out, long stopped out. And here, that was a real issue. I didn't wait until my stop loss of 20 ticks. I chickened out of those trades long before. Imagine I would have stuck just into that trade here. Then after it went 14 ticks against me, it took off for 80 ticks. Yeah. And then the market dynamic actually changed. Then was time to go long. And here I go long too early. Maybe one of my indicators told me, oh, go long here. And then I went. And here's the location. I chickened out here. And then I went down here and up there. Okay. So that was kind of revenge trading, I think. That one was, yeah, I remember. This one stopped me out and then I thought, okay, now let's go short. But maybe I should listen to my own locations at some point. And this was a very nice, my favorite actually, a very nice 50% retrace. Here, look at that. Listen to your own words and then trust that. I guess I'm in the process of building up that trust. So then here's some stupid trades here. Okay, that's, well, was a long day and frustrating day for sure. So that's my review of the day. Then that's it for the moment. And I'm gonna check out what's the forecast for the day is, what the market's bias are gonna be. Is there any um, a bigger event on the day? My market preparation gonna come then later. Okay, see